Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to go over this May 7th scheduled maintenance news that we got from the in-game mail. Now this is going to cover quite a lot of things, but this is something that there's a few things that I wanted to really mention, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. After the maintenance, the first time purchase bonus is going to reset. So basically what this means is in the shop, this is what my gems look like because I've bought every single package at least one time. Now what it's going to look like after the maintenance comes in and resets it is going to look like my alt account right now. So you can kind of see the differences that we're gonna have. If you have the $100 package that you have not bought yet, it's gonna be at $12,960. I've bought it and now I'm sitting at 8,000. So that's almost 5,000 gems that you could potentially be missing out on. Now, of course, it scales downwards or upwards depending on where you start at, where you finish at, but definitely this is something that you want to take advantage of. So for instance, let's say you don't want to put a lot into the game, maybe 10 bucks. You see that difference? You could be another 560 gems that you're potentially missing out on. So if you haven't done it, please make sure you do this before the server resets in X amount of hours. So let's go ahead and jump into the next topic. The second thing is they are going to be adding a new gacha. And if you took a look at the thumbnail, every character on there is going to be in that gacha. I believe it's going to be DSR 50, Grizzly, UMP 9, UMP 45, IDW, and Evo 3. The other characters are going to be purchasable from bundles. Those characters should be Zaz, Wellrod, and SAA, and we'll take a look at them later. Also, with this, we are going to get the 5-star furniture set, Saturday Night Fever, and the 4-star furniture set, Convention Craze. Then let's go ahead and head on to our third thing, and I'm gonna spend a little bit of time on this one, and it's gonna be our anniversary costume lucky bag. Now this will be available from the maintenance, after the maintenance, until June 3rd, so you got plenty of time to think about it and plenty of time to, whether it be hash it out in your brain or not, whether it's worth it to you or not. The contents are going to be as follows: 520 gems. Okay, starting off pretty decent. 1,000 batteries, not too shabby. 1,000 calibration tickets. 1,000 calibration tickets is insane because we can only farm that from the combat sim defense drill, and it takes 5 combat sim in order to do it one time. So the value of that is relatively strong. 100 tokens, which 100 tokens I believe should cost 600 gems. Not too shabby. 1 oath certificate, 580 gems. 1 name change card, which, who really, that to me it's not really valuable. It might be valuable to like somebody who like doesn't like their name, but to someone like me who has the name that they want and it's the name that I'm sticking with, it has no value to me. Okay, so then we also get 1 anniversary costume voucher. With this costume voucher, we can use it to roll a random costume out of the following 10 skins that you can see on the picture over yonder. Y2K's Haunted Castle skin, her Halloween skin, is a live 2D. Suomi's Pixie skin, live 2D. G36C's Ode to Summer skin, live 2D. Type 95's live 2D skin. Lee Enfield's live 2D skin. Vector's Halloween skin. MG5's Christmas skin. 57's Summer skin, and M99's I believe Chinese New Year skin, and FAL's wedding skin. This price for all of this is going to be $30 US. Now, my thing with this is that first off, I wish they would tier off the way that they do these packages. Some people don't care about, the the name change. Some people don't care about batteries. Some people don't care about any of the things that are farmable, and they just want a shot at the skin. So I kind of wish that they would do something. Now, this is difficult to implement, but I wish they'd let me go shopping and say, okay, I'll take the gems, I'll take the calibration tickets, the tokens, the oath certificate, and the voucher, and then like, okay, hey, this is gonna add up to a total of like $25 or like $22 or something of that nature. I think that'd be fantastic. And then you have people who are like, okay, well, you know, you have to always get the voucher, right? So you got to have the voucher. Okay, well, I'll take everything except the name change card. Okay, well, then that's going to be like $28. I wish they could tier it off in some type of manner, or just say like, yo, here's tier 1 and it's just the skins. Here's tier 2, it has calibration, battery, and that's it. Tier 3 is going to have you know, the everything else except the name card, and then, you know, tier 4 and so on and so forth. If they tiered it off like that, I think that'd be fantastic. That would be an ideal situation. But for $30, I have a chance of getting either new Live 2D skins, or an older skin, or a black card. But it's so, there are so many mixed feelings with this, because first off, okay, you know, you say, yo, that's 30 actual dollars instead of gems. Okay, so instead of gems, because in my mind, $30 for a secured skin on top of a bunch of goodies is good. But there's a chance that it's a skin that I don't want. What if it's like, let's say, what if it's Suomi skin? I don't want Suomi skin. I don't want that. What if it's live Lee Enfield's Live 2D? I don't want that either. So there's the chance that it's something I don't want, and that's gonna hurt. But at the same time, the gems, the calibration tickets, the oath, and the token make it very worth. But then they throw in an awkward name card, and it's like, what's that gonna do for me? This package is receiving so many mixed feelings, not only from me, but also from people in my Discord server. And it's the US dollars, so then, you know, it might be more depending on where you live. You know, it might be like 33 euros or 35 euros or something, or whatever your exchange is. But this is a package that is difficult, man. You know, I think at the end of the day, like, what if I go in there and I pull 95 skin again? That's a black card. That's a $30 black card, brother or sister. That's rough. But if I pull like MG5's Christmas skin, hey, we partying. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so tough. You got a 10% chance because you're guaranteed one of the skins, but it's just so tough to decide which one to get. But let me know down in the comment section, do you think it's worth it? I think at the end of the day that this is worth it. It's just hard to validate or to justify its worthfulness, if that's a word, just because I'm not spending the gems, I'm spending the money. And we had the same situation happen when the Guilty Gear Blaze Blue collab came around. People were like, yo, $30 for Noel's skin, and only Noel's skin. Now, you know, they got me because blue's my favorite color, and I ain't gonna say no more. But y'all know the business. So let me know if you're gonna get the skin or not, or what you're feeling about in terms of this costume lucky bag. Knowing me, at the end of the day, I'm gonna hold a little grudge because I got a useless name change card, but I might have to grab it. But let's also take a look at what else we got. We have a time-limited rerun of costume packages. During this event, all past costume packages, excluding the collaboration that I just mentioned, will be available in the shop from May 8th until June 3rd. You will be unable to purchase a package if you've already purchased that package before the rerun. So basically, there are specific units for specific themes that you can buy their package and just instantly have the skin. I believe it costed gems. I don't believe it costed money. Some of those I already have, and you know, I'll be able to take a look and say, oh hey, I wasn't able to get that back then. Let me go ahead and grab that now. For instance, M14's Christmas skin, that's the first one that comes to my mind. Very beautiful skin. I enjoy that skin a lot. Just depending on the package and the cost of it and the units, I think there are some that could be worth your gems in this. Definitely some waifus in there. Stay on the lookout for this. Then they have the Point Event Anniversary Special Ops. It'll be held from May 8th until May 28th. During the event, complete the quests in each phase to accumulate event points and obtain generous rewards, including Kalina's Griffin uniform. Now, I think her Griffin uniform looks a little bit like Hellian's costume. Either which way, beautiful, beautiful uniform. Obviously, just play the stuff and you'll be good. The one thing that I would be careful of is there may be something that tells you to spend X amount of tokens. Wait until the 3rd week to spend your tokens. As you notice, this ends on the 28th. This ends on the 3rd. This ends on June 3rd. This ends on June 3rd. Everything's ending on June 3rd, so don't be afraid to wait out just to say, hey, you know, I'm trying to spend these tokens and I want to get, you know, the maximum efficiency for it. Be sure to wait. Okay, number 6. We talked about this a little bit earlier for 6, 7, and 8. Wellrod's skin is going to get a package. It's going to cost 1,999 gems. We'll get the costume and 100 tokens. 100 tokens is a value of 600 gems, so her skin is essentially 1,399 gems. Wellrod's skin, in my opinion, is a beautiful looking skin. Definitely might have to go ahead and take that one. SAA's skin. And you see, they are so smart, man. They are so smart. SAA's package is going to come with her costume and an oath certificate. Oath certificate sits at 580 gems, and her skin is in, basically, if you take that out, her skin costs 1,008 gems. This one is going to be tough to justify because that's a whole oath plus the skin. That's a tough one. Then last but not least, Zaz. They are so smart at what they do and they know what they're doing. You get Zaz's skin, you get 100 tokens and an oath certificate for the price of 2,588 gems. Now, if I do my Ian math correctly, that's 1,180 gems between the tokens and the oath purchase. And if we subtract 1,180 from 25, that's going to sit at 1,408 gems for just her skin alone. But the token and the oath certificate, well, you know, it's business. And, you know, it's the anniversary and it's smart. Now, for me, 100%, I got to get Zaz's skin. Just because I have 3 Zaz's and I'm get confused and misclick all the time and things just don't work out properly. Zaz's skin is 100%. I'm going to grab that. Wellrod skin, 100% going to grab that. SAA skin, I have a Christmas skin, but I have 3 dupes. She does get mod later in the game, so I have mod for 1 skin, this for 1 skin, and then the Christmas for the other one. So I'm going to have 3 SAAs. Lord have mercy on me and my soul and my wallet. Jesus. So, your boy is going to have to snag all of these. Let me know which ones y'all are going to grab or not grab. And also tell me, do you think these are worth or not worth? I am curious to see y'all's perspective. Next, we're going to have the half price for all the resources and buying contracts as well. That is going to last from May 8th to May 15th. And like I've said before, and I will always say this, it is not worth it to buy resources. Do not buy resources. You got to go spend your money on the skins and the infrastructure, okay? Once you get the infrastructure, you're good. You don't have to spend any more. So get those skins. Do not pay for these resources. It is not worth it. Moving on to the 10th thing, which is going to be our production rate-ups. From May 8th to the end of day May 9th, we're going to have standard production rate-up for our 4 and 5-star T-Dolls. From May 10th to the end of day May 11th, we're going to have the production rate up for 4 and 5-star equipment. From May 12th to the end of day May 13th, we're going to have 4 and 5-star shotgun rate up in the heavy production. From May 14th until end of day May 15th, the fairies will be on rate up in the heavy equipment production. Now, we also have ranking going on right now. If you do not care about ranking, please go as hard as you possibly can for these rate-ups. In my opinion, the way that I would focus on these rate-ups, it's really tough to say because it depends on every single person's account. But if you're relatively new, or like you're at like, you just started 0-2, or you've like just been in 0-2 for just a little bit, I would focus on characters, then equipment, and then fairies, and then saving the shotguns for last. Secondly, if you can build 6 or more teams of characters, then I would touch just briefly the standard production rate up. I would look more towards the equipment rate up next. Equipment rate up, if you can make 6 to 10 teams of characters, definitely focus on the equipment rate up, and then the fairies, and then the normal characters, and then the shotguns. If you are late game and you have a good amount of characters, a good amount of equipment, and you've been farming for a long time in 0-2, then I would suggest going fairies and then shotguns, and then whatever of the last 2 that you don't have. Me personally, I got to go after RFB because I know the value of RFB, and I want to try to grab a second grape. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on the first day. The second day of the rate ups, I'm definitely going after specific equipment, whether it's going to be AP ammo or it's going to be capes for my rifles, or if it's just going to be crit scopes. Then for shotguns, I'm not even going to touch because I have every single shotgun except for SAT 8. And I'm a True Core Massacre. Last but not least is going to be the fairies. I am going to probably push fairies pretty hard. I've got 420 plus equipment contracts ready and waiting to be pulled. I don't have that many quick production ones, but we are going to pull very consistently throughout the entirety of that production rate up. Going on to the next thing, they have added a Midsummer Night's Fantasy. It's a theme side story that'll be added into the cafe, and that goes along with the corresponding T-dolls and their costumes. If you get that, their side story is called the Unstealable Gems, and I would believe that is going to correspond with the anniversary costumes, and it does. So definitely take a look at that. Also, the packaged characters, if you care about these stories, the packaged characters are part of this. So please be careful on that. Last but not least, we've got 3 things left, and these are very quick and easy to cover. M200's first anniversary icon is going to be obtainable from the Point event. We can definitely grab that. Other first anniversary icons and ID backgrounds are also going to be available for purchase in the Friend Store. The Friend Store, you can use gems to buy stuff, or you can use friend points. You can get the friend points by liking people's dorms, by using their support echelons, and then having them use your support echelon as well. I believe those are the 3 that come off the top of my head. Maybe there's more or less that you can get them from. So if you don't have those friendship points, definitely start saving up, because there might be a background ID card that you want that you might want to grab. The 3rd volume of the official 4 Coma will be available in the cafe, and last but not least, the M1918 Bunny Girls costume is going to be added to the Black Card Exchange. This is everything that they have scheduled according to what they sent to us in game via mail for the May 7th scheduled maintenance. Now, there's a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot of things that's going on. There are a lot of things that I don't want y'all to miss out on, or I don't want y'all to miss. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. If you want to see more GFL related content, please feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel here. Also, you can catch me live at twitch.tv/Tuglow on the time underneath the webcam. Last but not least, if you have Amazon Prime and you'd like to support me monetarily for free, you can do so by subscribing to me at twitch.tv/Tuglow with your Amazon Prime, and that will be free monetary support to me. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really do appreciate the support a lot. And as always, much love, God bless, and peace out.